Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal. It's the right. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback.
This is All Eyes on the Pats podcast.
Welcome to All Eyes on the Pats podcast, day 2 of the NFL Draft. I'm your host, Steve Atkinson. The New England Patriots are at pick 54. Hopefully they stay there. The New Orleans Saints are now at pick 49. The Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. And then the Patriots will be picking at pick 54. I will be on for a little bit longer after pick 54. And then I'll come on again later on for the 3rd round, possibly. If not, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. But just to recap of last night, and after sleeping on it and thinking about who the Patriots drafted today or last night in the 29th pick, and watching a cornerback go by, and another cornerback go by, and a defensive end go by, you have to look at it like, is Bill ready for the job? Is Bill, how much trust do you have in Bill Belichick to be able to do this? After 1 year of having a good draft last year, hitting on Mac Jones. And I said this last night, draft John Mechie, draft a wide receiver that went to school with Mac Jones. Well, John Mechie's off the board. You had all of these teams a year ago. You had teams a year ago. I'm going to use Cincinnati because that's the one that everyone knows. Building around Joe Burrow. Drafting a young wide receiver that he went to school with. And John Mechie was the guy that I thought that they would draft for Mac Jones. And he just went to Houston. So do I think they're going to draft a wide receiver here? Probably not. In all likelihood, they could trade back. And they could get more picks for future years. They could draft a kicker, a punter. Because nobody saw what happened last night when they drafted Cole, I forgot his name already. That's how much of a no-name he is. Jesus Christ. Cole Strange. I'm sorry. That's how much of a no-name he is. These draft boards and the pre-drafts and the mock drafts, Felger's right when he says that it's a waste of time to go back and kind of look at the draft because they can just throw markers at a draft board and they hit. And they hit on Cole Strange on the draft board. So, it's interesting that there's this notion with Belichick